Glenn Parker High Vibration Foundation. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been having tons and tons and tons of conversations. I've just actually took the time to go through and put all my stuff into a contact management system to be able to follow up with people and keep track of, just the epic amount of phone numbers and contacts and follow-ups and stuff that I need to do, and to be a better service to myself and to others. It was exciting to do that for a day, and it actually opened up all kinds of new energy and all kinds of new opportunities, and I put the monetary amounts of some of these deals for other types of things that I'm working on in there, and does projections and stuff like that. I'm like, awesome. And I like those numbers. Let's have some more of that. But I wanted to put out there, and in case you're having these types of experiences, because I've talked to innumerable people all around the earth, and not just in the U.S., but in Europe and in other countries. A lot of times, via Skype, and there's a common thread between all these, and a lot of it is seeing something. Sometimes it's an outright spaceship. Sometimes it's just a light that is moving extremely fast and going here and there and does certain things. And the common experiences from these are that seeing something, a lot of people, and it sends them in a direction of energy to be curious and to look for things like my videos. So here's one of the conversations I've had recently. Is like, I've shared some of this with some of my friends, and they just look at me like I'm crazy, and I feel very isolated, and I've seen this light, and I felt this unusual peace and love that scared the crap out of me. Sounds familiar. Been saying that for the last couple of years, since the January of 2013. And I went to explain to him that I've had a lot of similar conversations, and that basically another aspect of your consciousness, very likely another multiple simultaneous lifetime, was on that craft that you had an agreement with on the oversoul level, on a higher level, came to give you a choice. And your choice is, now you're talking to me and you're getting this information and you've been craving it and you've been set on the path to make a choice. And here's your choice. Are you going to choose to go with the monkeys, aka reptilian mind, war, greed, pestilence, all these good things? Or, and I explained, do you want to go to the idea of first contact, where you can actually have an experience of first contact. First contact is commensurate with peace, because we're making contact with civilizations that do not know war, so obviously we would have to be going in that direction of energy and have that potential for them to be able to even make or want to make first contact with us. And you gave yourself a great choice. You were within proximity of your full holistic self, within a being that was an aspect of, very likely, of your own consciousness that came to help integrate you a little bit and give you a feeling of peace and relive into the one moment. They were saying that I've had butterflies sit right next to me and chill out with me when I'm actually in this vibration and I'm in this great love. And I've had birds come up to me, and they're animals, and I'm hearing all these types of experiences, and I'm explaining to all of them their choices. Now they know it, but they just need to hear it most of the time, and most of the time they don't know. Like this one person was in the relation to the blood moon that a lot of these things happened, and what the moon is, and why it's there. And he's like, I've been exercising my mind to be able to do certain things. I'm having certain abilities now, and that's kind of scaring me. And I'm like, well, it's giving you the idea whether you can handle great power if you have great wisdom to do that, and whether you can step back to do that. If you can step back and handle it as great wisdom, and move forward in love and joy, and use that great power in a way to bring in first contact and peace, and to share, if that's exciting to you, if you can do the most exciting thing to you in the moment, each moment you'll start integrating yourself more and more and more, and having more collapse of space-time, and having more of those experiences. And I've had many of those types of conversations, one today. And I've been told by people that I've had conversations with, like, well, Glenn, shouldn't you get paid for those? I'm like, should or should not get paid for anything. It is really the choice. I said I do those types of conversations and make myself available when I can, to have those conversations, to have as many of us come into the light as possible. I feel that that is within my joy and within my excitement, and I get paid other ways. And, you know, sometimes later on people go, yo, you know, I'm all the suggestions that you made and the line of energy that we talked about, I have some money, and here, thank you very much. Or it could be represented in any type of thing, a trip, or, you know, any type of reciprocity, if reciprocity feels good. But I'm not even saying that's an investment in people. I'm saying that I want as many people to come into the 5D reality as possible, and I feel that it's, every time I've heard First Contact and Bashar speak of First Contact and the energy thereof, I've always been filled with unconditional love. I have great energy in the idea of First Contact in multiple worlds. So the idea that we're being trained as First Contact specialists as well, that we're going to go to Bernard's Star as one of our First Contacts, I want as many of us as possible to be able to enjoy that. So for as long as it doesn't damage my ability to do other fun things and it feels within my joy, I have these conversations, whether they're paid or not. So I just wanted to put that out there. I think it's very useful for people to hear the other types of conversations I'm having, because I'm having a lot of the same conversations. So if you've heard any of these, if you've experienced any of these experiences, if you've heard any of these experiences, please comment. If you want to have a conversation, just reach out to me. There's tons of ways down below. There's an email in there. There's you know, links to the website so that you can reach out directly via the website. So that feels like everything that wants to share. Thank you very much. Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, Coaching Life, Business, and Spiritual. Please like, subscribe, and share. Always tons of stuff going on below. I just described some of the things that are in there. Go check it out. Social media, all kinds of things. Thank you very much, and have a lovely day. And love to all of you, other members of the family of light.